Hello, Libra. How are you? Ooh, I hope this finds you well. We are doing your April bonus reading, and it is still a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate for all of you. If you want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do a personals open, and everything that you'll need to know will be in the description box below for you. Now this is your bonus reading, so it's all about the person on your mind. Whoever you're thinking about, that is who this reading is intended for. We are inviting your angels, spirit guides, and ancestors to step in and assist us with this reading today. Maybe assist me in keeping these in my hands. All right, Libra. Ooh, got forever changed. I can't do this anymore. And there are things that you don't know. I think we're going to get a couple of these bad boys too. Time for a nap, number 24. And a deep knowing, number 43. Soulmates at the bottom of the deck. Ooh. Some of you guys, I'm just going to be very real with you. Some of you guys, this is a twin flame journey. It does not have to resonate like that. Okay, this does not have to be that for this to be true. But I am feeling that here. Either way, there is an undeniable soul connection here. There is an undeniable connection here between you and this person. And things have not been easy. Okay? There is a deep knowing here that there's something about this connection, okay? That is unlike other connections, okay? This is not just your average connection here, okay? And that's undeniable for both of you. There's a deep knowing, you know, that this is a soulmate or this is a twin flame or there, you know, that there's a soul connection here. But I also feel like with this 24 time for a nap, you know, it's like we need a break. Okay, there's something's got to give in this, and I think they're worried about where things are going to go, where things are going to get to, if there isn't some kind of break or separation. And maybe you're at that space too, you know. I feel like what's forever changed them is this connection. Yeah, they won't ever be the same. But I can't do this anymore. There are things that you don't know. So we're going to go ahead and get into this a little bit further. Maybe what you don't know is how this person does have this understanding of the connection. You know, that they do recognize that there's something about this. Some of you guys, this person has a hard time expressing themselves. They have a hard time expressing their feelings or being vulnerable. Have a hard time with communication in general for some of you. So we're going to look at their thoughts, their feelings, their intentions. We're going to be looking at their next action and the challenge between the two of you as well. Yeah, they're definitely wanting some kind of break or separation. They have the Hangman here as well in their thoughts, like, you know what, this is needed. Like, we need this right now. Things could be escalating to kind of a very unhealthy place. Maybe this is something that you guys have been on and off in, or maybe it's been getting this to this place for a while, right? It's just getting harder and harder. We have the Empress in their heart space. The Page of Swords for their intentions. The challenge between the two of you is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. And their next action is the Six of Cups. So I do feel like they could be pulling back their energy, stopping communication. They got the Eight of Wands here in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Just slowing things down here. Because there's a disconnect here between you and this person. Okay? There's a disconnect. Things are out of balance, or they feel like it's not the right time. Right person, wrong time. Something like that here with this Temperance in the reverse. The Temperance in the reverse is also, you know, when the Temperance is in the upright, it's a card of moderation, compromise. In the reverse, it's like things are totally out of balance. There is no cooperation. It's like there's something about this that you guys are just not able to work together at this time. And I don't feel like this person is even saying, you know, that they don't want this. It's just that there's something about where you guys have gotten to where they feel like it's unhealthy. They feel like it's very out of balance. Two of Cups. They feel like there's been a major disconnect between the two of you. There's also you know, on the traditional, on the Rider-Waite deck, there is the staff of Hermes on it. And he is the god of communication, right? So to me, in the upright, it can talk about a very positive conversation, communication, like a very good flow. In the reverse, I feel like it's the opposite. Like I said, I felt in that beginning, I feel like this person has a hard time with the communication. Or maybe they feel like every time you guys talk, it always just ends into a fight, right? So I do feel like this energy of like stopping the communication, pulling back their energy. This Empress, though, in their heart space, you know, they feel about you in a way that they have not about anybody else. They do know that at the end of the day that you have a heart of gold. I'm really drawn to that here on this deck, on this Empress. There is literally a gold heart here. You know, they feel like you have a heart of gold. And I feel like they don't like what this relationship is turning you guys into, right? It's like almost like to where you guys are now, it brings out the worst in both of you instead of the best. And that's something that they're feeling here. You know, I feel like this person's spending a lot of time, Six of Cups, thinking about the past and thinking how you guys used to be together as a relationship, but also as people. So we have the Page of Swords. This is on this deck, it says truthful and analytical. I do feel like this person is, you know, really analyzing things or trying to figure some things out here. They could intend on communicating again as well with that energy. But they definitely feel like you guys need a break, a separation, something here. Maybe they're trying to figure out how can we get back to that place. How can we create what we want with all these obstacles that we're having? Because they kind of keep like building and snowballing and escalating. The challenge here between the two of you is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone's trying not to focus on it at this time. Somebody's trying not to work on things at this time. Maybe they feel like there's too much to work on, right? The Three of Cups in the reverse, they feel like at this time they don't want to work on a reconciliation. At this time they don't want to, like they need a break. They need some space. And that could be very challenging as well. It's hard to work through things together when you're not talking together. But at the same time, you know, sometimes we do need a moment so we can pause, so we can gain a new perspective, so we can, you know, think clearly. So their next action is the Six of Cups. I do think they are going to be thinking a lot about the past, a lot about this connection. Got the Page of Wands, thinking about what the next step should be, what their next step should be, what they want to do moving forward, what's best for them. Seven of Pentacles, really heavily analyzing the situation. Okay, really looking at it. Is this worth it? Is this a good idea? Is this a good investment? If we put the work in, will we be able to make it successful? They have a lot going on in their mind at this time. Got the World card in the reverse, so I don't feel like them pulling back their energy is I don't think that this is the end. I'm going to put it like that. But we are going to see whether this is some advice or something Spirit wants you to focus on at this time. Let's see what Spirit has for you here. Oops. I guess you're going to get all three. It says, if you want different, then you have to do differently. Where do you desire change? Where have you been doing the same thing and expecting a different result? So that's something that you're being asked to think about. Where in your life do you desire change? And where do you need to do things differently in order to bring about that change? It's hard to be positive when you're in a hard place, right? So this says start with positivity that you can believe. It's a little different than false positivity. Sometimes that doesn't feel genuine, right? When we're suffering and we're hurting and we're just trying to pretend like everything is fine. So Spirit is saying, just start somewhere that you can believe. Maybe it just reaches for the closest positive thought that is also truthful for you, right? So maybe that looks like, I know that things will get better. I know that it's not going to be like this forever. I know that there will come a time where I will feel better. Maybe that's not a huge stretch, but it is. It's something that is positive and it's still true, okay? And you can let it build from there. And then you have allowing yourself to be this version of you, letting go of old versions, okay? In each moment, you are a different version of you, okay? You have learned different things. You've had different experiences. You are a different person. You don't have to carry those old versions with you. So I don't know who needs to hear those messages and why, but that's what you guys got. If it resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading, scheduling your personals, Patreon, or the tarot course, all of that is in the description box below for you. And if you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. If you want personal prayers for any reason, just put a little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you guys for being here and for supporting me, and I will see you soon.